Welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the St. Louis Cardinals taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. Well, singing today, we get the pleasure of seeing one of the hottest bats in baseball. His consistency at the plate has been remarkable.
Yeah, Boo, one of the toughest outs in the league right now. Sit back and relax because this guy's about to put on a show.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go. And on the hill with Tyler Glasnow. Last year's Cy Young Award winner of the National League singing.
Although he was healthy last year and gained a tremendous amount of confidence. He took a big step forward last season. I think he'll take another one this season.
Now up for St. Louis, Dairon Blanco.
I am back to dynamite.
And a strike on the outside corner.
MLB The Show 20. St. Louis Cardinals franchise going against the Los Angeles Dodgers, who are 15-1.
And the 0-1. And there's a ball.
We're watching a former Rays pitcher today in Glasnow. He had plenty of good years in Tampa Bay before being traded.
They only lost
He's
one.
Not the first pitcher with dominant stuff the
That
Rays
is
have dealt. Blake Snell,
crazy.
David Price, and James Shields definitely come to mind, Boo.
And that one in the air center field. And it's caught for the out.
I have a feeling they probably will win the World Series in this season too.
One guy
we
leading
struggle
the way offensively for this club right now, Brendan Donovan.
Yeah, definitely someone I always enjoy. You know,
he leads Cardinals in batting average, so he,
or even taking swings
him and Josh batting
this guy's always
almost in the 300. Everybody else just struggling.
He's got so much attention to detail that when he steps in the box, his success
need everybody else to
really high.
step up.
He swings and fouls one off.
Because we are literally batting, I think,
1 out, base is empty.
a 212 average as a team, which is not good.
Rip towards third. Muncy sends to first. Now 2 out.
Batting third, catcher Ivan Herrera.
Ivan Herrera getting ready to hit. Sat out last night's game, but back in there today. Glasnow, 32 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2011.
Wow. Is that dropping?
And hits one in the air out towards right field. And that's a foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Glasnow ready and deals. Up and in, and that's ball 1.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
All right, way to work the count.
On the
I didn't mean to swing at that.
And that one handled. Tosses to first.
That was a ball I swung at.
Redbirds down quietly. The Dodgers coming up, and we are scoreless. Back after this on the show. Back here with my foul singing. Getting the nod in this one, Quinn Matthews. Chris, he's looking for a bounce back this season.
Yeah, and I think this guy understands that if he doesn't make quicker adjustments and show improvement, that the patience that his manager has will not last as long as it did last year. So we'll see if he can get off to a great start. Perhaps the work that he did in the offseason will show good results early on.
Well, he's 0-3 and he's in a high 6 in the ERA. We are 10th in the wild card, so we're 4 games back. So we still have a chance to make a push for a wild card spot.
Close one, doesn't get the call. And now it's even 1-1.
Now we know how the strike zone is early in this game. And it's only the first.
There's your strike. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Swing and a ground ball base hit
Gotta be
right
kidding me.
field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Really nice job of two-strike hitting him that at bat.
Batting
He kind of
second.
rolled over on this
Third
pitch a little
baseman,
bit, but he got
Mauricio
enough behind it to
Dubon.
shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole. And now
Y'all
let's see if
didn't
they
even
force
try
some
to
action
move
with
at
good
all.
wheels on the bases.
Here's Mauricio Dubon. 2 hits for him in yesterday's game. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1. Nobody out. Runner at first.
He
And
went.
that's ruled
Take a seat, my
swing.
boy.
It's a strikeout.
Batting third.
Shohei Ohtani up to the
hitter,
dish.
Shohei Ohtani.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
You can never say enough about Ohtani. In 2023, he became the first player in AL/NL history to
He only
hit
has
40+
one home run.
runs and record more than 10 wins in a season.
Just missed.
Showing a lack
This is
of
one
power
those
here.
situations defensively where you can't try to do too much.
You'd
gotta
think you
make
had more
sure
home
that you
runs
field
already.
the ball cleanly and get one out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Ball to strike. Foul ball there. And a pitch. Popped up. Bell in position. And makes the grab.
Almost
Out.
missed that.
Number 2.
Batting fourth.
Time to check out the
shortstop,
Dodgers lineup.
Mookie
And it's
Betts.
clear the most important job they have today is getting to the starting pitcher early and often.
No doubt about
A
that. That's the
average
best way to
first
disrupt the
and
game.
bad
But
in
can
average.
they do it? Certainly something for us to pay attention to in this one, partner.
Here's Betts. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. Snap throw to first. And he's back safely. And you played behind guys, and they loved having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them. Right back to him on the mound. Gets it to first, and Betts is set down.
All right.
And
Only
that
giving
is
up
that.
one hit.
One left for LA. Scoreless after 1. Back here at Dodger Stadium. New inning getting started. Here's the veteran first baseman, Josh Bell.
Yo, the stadium was packed because it's raining now. That's kind of realistic.
Glass now back to work. Fought off foul. Next offering is foul back.
The healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
How you not crush that?
Foul ball still 0-2.
How are we not crushing these hittable fastballs, man?
Fastball is outside. That's off the mark. It's 2-2.
2-2 the count.
Breaking ball misses down and away. And that's ball 4.
Good AB.
And that's their first base runner of the game.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2
Batting
pitch.
fifth,
He
Nolan
earned that ball.
Gorman.
Here's Nolan Gorman. Liner,
okay.
Base hit. And it's now 1st and 2nd to start the inning.
Let's go.
A swing like that can help you come out of this struggle.
Shortstop,
we saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
First and 2nd, no outs. Mason Wynn digs in now. And there's a strike.
0-1's the count.
It's a bit out of front.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Gosh, a little late on that breaking ball. I don't think he recognized it out of the hand. Just
I did not. I did not. Just to be honest, right there.
The shortstop takes the ball.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
That's why I was late on it. No, I didn't.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
A check
Nothing
swing.
happening on the bases, though.
Committed to that breaking ball just a little too much and couldn't pull the bat back in time. You know, once you get it going, it can be so tough to stop the momentum with that barrel. Good pitch, had him fooled.
Now a chance for Lars Nootbaar. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Swing and a miss. And that's strike one. Ed Drummond behind the plate calling balls and strikes. Maybe one of the most respected umpires around the league.
He's not the kind of umpire that you're likely to notice.
Good timing and you miss.
That can be a huge compliment, really. So if you're just kind of quietly doing your job, staying consistent with your calls, hitters, pitchers, managers, even fans, they're all going to appreciate you. Ed Drummond, he's that kind of umpire. Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
In the air, left side. And there are 2 down.
Yeah, I'm not sending you. Oh, I could have sent you.
Batting 8th, third baseman, Josh Rojas.
Here's Josh Rojas.
It's early, but these at-bats can impact a game just as much as they do later. Here's a chance to set the tone early for your team.
And that one fouled off.
Looking at the flag in the outfield and the center field.
Bell, the lead
Look like the
runner
wind is
second.
blowing out.
Gorman on at first with 2 down. That one misses. And that is ball 1. Way high.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
And a swing and a miss.
Wow.
First and 2nd, 2 down. Here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Got him.
How do you miss
and
that?
That is that.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Gotta be kidding me. I wasn't even late on it.
Back here in LA, bottom of the 2nd. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Will Smith. Smith with another scorching run of play lately.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fouled off.
We've gotten used to seeing him put together impressive stretches throughout his career, Boog. When he's going like he is right now, it's really fun to watch him.
The 0-2.
Got him.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there, and it wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
And now Teoscar Hernandez. That one's in there. 0-1. Hernandez with some impressive production lately. Second inning here, no score. That clips the corner.
You don't stick at the major league level unless you can
I got
string
you
together
0-2 quick.
consistently solid performances. Right now, he's showing us why he's lasted in the big leagues.
Next one misses, and the count 1-2.
Oh, crap.
Grounded to Gorman. Handles, throws to first. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2.
Third baseman, Max Muncy.
Here comes Max Muncy. He is very much your typical power hitter. I'd say he falls into the 3 true outcomes category.
Well, we've seen more and more of that lately. The ability to drive the ball to slug is getting heavily favored over any discipline or strikeout concerns.
2 outs, base is empty.
That's excellent location
That's
on the fastball
81
right
power
there
against
early in this
lefties.
game. If he can do that
That
all
is
game,
crazy.
should be a good outing for him.
Late on that fastball.
You know, Boog, every team has a hitters meeting pregame, but this lineup
But
seems
his
way too
contact is
anxious
so low
aggressive. You wonder
in
what they
vision
talked about.
against lefty.
Breaking ball misses down and away.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Two outs. Slider misses outside.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
You didn't notice that one.
Misses, it's a
Big team, my
strikeout.
boy.
Dodgers go down quietly. We'll move to the third with no score. Welcome back. And coming off a series where the pitching was outstanding. We take a look at those numbers. And a foul ball.
Really good timing.
And a swing and a miss there.
Another good timing. What is up with this game?
Get jammed or even off the end, trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball. Gosh, here it is, hit it. 3-pitch strikeout, all fastballs. Man, he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch right now.
So now here's the Cardinals
I
designated
am tired of this game telling me my swing timing is good and not making contact.
On the ground to the left. Betts whips it to first. And that quickly 2 away.
Now batting, left fielder.
All right, guys,
Brendan
it just doesn't award you.
Next to hit, Brendan Donovan. Grounded out his first time. Looks like the weather could actually play a factor in this one. It's coming down pretty good.
Yeah, it is, and it's not too bad yet, but the field's not going to be able to hold up if the rain gets any worse than this. So keep an eye on the pitcher's mound as well. And
Well, going to pause on that thought, as that'll do it for the inning. Nothing across here this half. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. No score.
That was a quick inning.
On the ground to third. Rojas throws
First
on
quick out. Guess y'all gonna do the same thing.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Laureano comes up to hit.
Really strong hitting performance recently. Working on a 5-game hitting streak.
Man, almost batting a 400.
First off,
I mean, y'all use the Dodgers in franchise. That's a cheat mode.
Still tied at 0.
As I can see, the Dodgers going to be a really good team for a long time. The way this rate is going.
Bounding ball here, rolls foul.
I don't see them being a rebuild team or nothing. Like, I don't see them selling at all.
Side, foul territory.
They're pretty much buying.
Bell makes the catch for the out. And there's 2 down.
Now batting, second baseman.
Like, how many years they've been in a contender?
1 for 1. He led off the bottom of the first with a
It's
single.
like them, the Yankees. Who else?
Ball 1, no
Cardinals.
strikes.
The Cardinals used to be one of them, but now they're like an average team.
Swing and a miss.
Phillies?
Nice changeup.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Tampa Bay.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Newt
I mean, I know there's other
makes the
teams.
play, and it's out number 3. On the fourth. still
Atlanta
scoring.
Braves. Yeah, them.
Rain is here, and it doesn't look like it's going away anytime soon. And we're going to have to sit tight, Chris.
Yep, Hoog, I don't see a break in the storm coming anytime soon, and I've got my $4.99 weather app, which is pretty trusty, and the radar says it's going to stay this way for at least another hour. So if that's the case, get ready for some new pitchers to take the mound when we get back.
Man, their last 10 games are 9-1.
Rolled softly, but that goes foul.
You know, these Dodgers just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame.
All right, maybe we could get something going with the rain.
Zone all game, and it's led to
Stop.
some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Fouled off. He was late. Next offering upstairs.
Wait, how you getting tired already? You didn't throw that many pitches. Yeah, 49. Oh, crap.
And that one is inside. Fastball is outside.
All right, hold on.
That one ripped right center field. That's down. One hops off the wall. And that's a leadoff double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. And next for LA, Max Muncy. There comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Quinn Matthews is done, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back.
Now pitching for
Nick
St.
Martinez on to pitch out of the pen here.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Liner caught at second.
Well, that had RBI knock written.
Wayne, I need you to start playing second.
Great swing on it, but a nice job on the infield to react and bring it down.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Tommy Edman steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
I dare you.
Squirts away a little bit, and no movement on the bases. It's ball one. And that's a little bit high.
2 balls, no strike.
Man at second.
Aye.
Lifted in the air, out to left. 2 away down.
Bullpen coming through, get 2 quick outs.
Here's Ramon Laureano. He popped out his first time.
Ramon Laureano.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back there. That's long gone.
You gotta be kidding me.
A 2-run blast. His second of the year, and that's how they take the lead. It's 2-0. 1 pitch, 1 swing, 1 home run.
Yeah, you could say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either.
And of course, the game will give it to him.
And he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
Now it's the Dodger leadoff hitter. 1 for 2.
You told me that was the number 9 hitter?
And he drops it down the third baseline.
Nope,
and foul ball. Just missed.
1-1.
Now one missed.
What's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Out to short. Oh, great stop. Over to first.
Got him.
Very nicely
Nice play.
done for the out.
This guy's anticipation is off the charts. Don't see many shortstops better than that. Great job.
We're literally out a way to get keep it 0-0, but no. Just had to be an apple home run.
Make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Michael Grove. He left pitch 2 days ago. Back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. And stepping in is the speedy Dairon Blanco. 0 for 2 in this one. And that one is downstairs. And that's ball 1. Movement in the bullpen. Devin Williams looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Gratterol getting loose as well. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. The 1-1. Just missed.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Now a drag bunt, third base side. Not in time. He bunts his way aboard to lead off the frame.
Up next for the Cardinals, left fielder Brendan
Maybe a
Donovan.
little small ball is exactly what the doctor ordered to rev up this offense, and they've been pretty quiet all game. So maybe this wakes them up a bit and helps them get on the board. That was a good late drag bunt right there.
Now the left fielder Brendan Donovan. Swinging a foul out of play.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Runner takes off in the dirt. Blocked. Blocked by the catcher. And he steals second base without a throw.
Why did it sound like it hit the back? Sound like a foul tip. And they didn't give that to me.
That's too low. 2-1.
Tried to backdoor him with that slider right there, but just missed the plate. Good pitch, though.
This one lifted in the air, left field. Hernandez hauls it in, and there's one away.
Get a drag bait to get him on and steal a base, and then we can't waste this opportunity
and
here.
Up next for St. Louis, Ivan Herrera. Well struck left field. Hernandez going back on this one. Just missed getting out of here and tying this game.
You gotta be kidding me.
Now batting, the first baseman, Josh Bell.
Yeah, it's a really nice catch right there near the wall, and you have to use
I thought it was going to be one of him. He was going to jump up.
When your feet leave the grass and hit the warning track. Also, when you're able to, use the bare hand to feel for exactly how close you are. And right there, perfect use of his instruments.
This game doing me dirty.
Now up the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Josh Bell. Pitch misses there, and that is ball 1. With the tying run at the plate, and we're the top half of the 6th. Right through there for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there, it looks pretty good.
Because it did not go to the location it said it was going to.
Bell puts it in the air out towards left center. And that is that. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. 2, 3, 4, 2 up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Cardinals.
Their guess location is messed up because it did not go where it said it was going to go.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Devin Williams.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Now it's the second baseman, Nolan Gorman.
Second baseman, Nolan Gorman.
Cutter, screwball, and a 4-seam.
Swinging a foul straight back. Oh, and 2 now as he swings through it.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful. Not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
The 0-2. And a breaking ball misses outside. And that's
off the
outside.
plate.
And it's 2-2. And a foul
I thought I
ball that
missed.
stays alive. Worm burner into the outfield
There we
for a
go.
knock. So a man on base to start the inning.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at bat,
shortstop,
battling with
Mason
2
Wynn.
strikes. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Now it's the shortstop, Mason Wynn, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Comes up
Wow.
empty. That's strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
I thought it was a cutter at first.
1 ball.
In the
2
dirt,
strikes.
but kept close. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Tying run at the plate. That's down and
ball
in.
2.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
That misses the zone, and it's 3-2.
Okay.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boog.
Ah, that's a risk. That's a whole risk.
The tying run at the plate. 3. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Well done behind the dish.
Well, they had a great plan of attack for him tonight. I mean, finding all the holes in his swing and his approach, just frustrating for him up there. You strike out a guy 3 times in a game, I think that guy's got to go back and really study some video with his hitting coach, figure out how they're beating him, make this adjustment really quick, because word will get around the league in a hurry.
And now the right fielder, Lars Nootbaar. That misses the zone, and it's 1-0. He was late there, strike 1.
Ooh,
I got a ball, 1 strike.
You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
With the tying run at the plate, here in the top half of inning number 7. And misses
that's
inside. Next
3
pitch,
balls,
not
1
close,
strike.
up high.
At this point in the game,
Man, it should be
cannot
bases
issue
loaded
free
if I walk
passes.
with
He's
him.
going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
Josh Rojas in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Line drive, base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this
Up next for
game,
the
so
Cardinals,
great job
third
there,
baseman,
stepping up to the
Josh
challenge.
Rojas.
So impressive.
That was
he
actually a
able
ball?
to fight off that fastball up and in like that. I mean, he really let it get deep on him as well. That's great bat control. Now a huge at-bat in this game coming up.
And here comes the Dodgers manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Devin Williams done for the night. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Now pitching.
Left-hander out of the
Dodgers,
bullpen, Alex
number
Vesia.
51.
These are the spots relievers
Alex
really make a name for
Vesia.
themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
2 on, 1 out. Josh Rojas next
Slider,
up for the
circle
Cardinals.
change.
And a breaking Ball drops in for a strike.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Late with the swing there.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
1 out. Runners at first and second. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3.
Felt clearly just anxious right there, and understandably so. In an 0-2 count, you feel like you've got a lot of plate to cover, and you don't want to strike out, and you end up striking out. That's just one of those pitches where it's not over the plate, but because you committed to it as it was leaving his hand, by the time you realized it wasn't going to be in the zone, it's too late to hold up your swing.
Scott in the box now. Takes strike 1. Comes up empty.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
And that one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Swing and a miss.
You gotta be kidding me.
So the Cards strand a couple, and they're down 2-0. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
Catcher Will Smith.
That's through there for a strike.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
That one ripped, but foul. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
I'd say a mistake pitch in
Now
an
batting,
0-2 count.
left
Too good of a
fielder,
pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone.
Hernandez.
Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Runner on the go. That one fouled off. Martinez winds and deals.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
Smith gets his lead at first. Nobody out. And there's a ball.
Wow. Good eye.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
And that's down and away.
2-2 to count.
Hernandez with a high fly ball deep to left. That's down. One hops off the wall. Smith rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score.
A couple of hits in a row.
That pitch was
here.
inside.
Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with the pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
And now it's Max
There's
Muncy.
no way you got around that.
And that is out of play. Man at second.
Hey.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. That K is his third of the game. And here comes Tommy Edman.
Center fielder, Tommy Edman.
Inside corner, that's a strike. And it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Fought off foul.
Are you kidding me?
It's through for a hit. Headed for the plate. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they're up by 4.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. He got that front foot down.
Why are they getting these inside hits?
Recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
So digging in, Ramon Laureano. Can't forget the 2-run shot he launched out of here in the 5th.
Yeah, one of the biggest swings of the game, Boog, as he looks to make even more of an impact in this at-bat right here.
Everybody want to see that.
Runner on the go. Pitch it for a strike. Throw to second. Great jump. And that is a stolen base. It wasn't even close. To the right side. Steps on first for the out.
Now batting, second baseman Hassan Kill.
Here's the second baseman. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most.
How is he getting tired?
Right side.
He's at a half of energy.
Bell takes it to the bag, inning over, and it could have been worse. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. 8th inning coming up. It's the Dodgers.
Ain't no way you should have got around in that.
Cardinals nothing.
Now all of a sudden it's a challenge within a challenge to get 2 more wins to get to 10. But there's definitely a high level of confidence that this team is playing at right now. And it's one of those things. You don't want to rock the boat. You don't want to disturb things. Make sure the clubhouse is giving you the same good food it's been giving you all along. And you keep this win streak going.
6-0 is how this one ends. Dave Roberts and company celebrating in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John John. We'll see you soon.
All my swing has been good timing, and this game is not awarding me at all. They just let the Dodgers just win. They only have 1 loss, see? Ridiculous, man. TNT. Dynamite. Gamer. Like, comment, subscribe. I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace.